Hey guys, it's Blacksmith92, and today we are back in the Tekkit server world at my base. And this isn't going to be me building anything, this is just going to be an overview of what I've done so far. Because we've been focusing on every little machine that I made, or not every little machine, but focusing on individual parts. So we're just going to do an overview for this one, and we'll start at the top over here. This is was just built in the beginning with MV solars, and I just threw in a few HV. It's got 2 MFSUs, and this is just my little workshop area that I don't use very much anymore. Had the little machines and generators to work at night, which are almost irrelevant at this point. And then we'll step down here, and you see the top here. And what do we have? We have iridium plates. And I didn't make a video showing this because we'll just cover it a little bit right here now. But I do have 2 mass fabricators set up. They're over here. Oh, no, this isn't it, but this is where the UV matter is made. Oh no, this is the mass fabricators make the UV matter, and this is where it's crafted into iridium ore. So we have 4 MFSUs, and if we just quickly take a look up here, we have a lot of HV solars and more being put in to power this darn thing, with a couple of MFSUs to run it at night. And if we look inside one of these darn things, we should see a bunch of scrap. And we'll go check out the scrap in a minute, but right here is where the advanced alloy is made. Then here are carbon plates, both of which I sell in my shop, which we'll see at the very end. And down here, scrap. Just banks upon banks of recyclers being fed. This one they're being fed, what is this stuff called? Marble brick. This one they're just being fed cobblestone. It really doesn't matter what they're fed because they just have a chance of making scrap. And so that all gets funneled up into the mass fabricators. And since we make extra at night because we don't have a lot of power, or we do have a lot of power but not nearly as much at night, some of the scrap gets turned into scrap boxes, which are just fun little things. And we'll just toss a couple out in case you don't know what scrap box is, because I really do like scrap boxes because they just have a chance of giving you a bunch of different random things. So there we go. Scrap box. So let's go further down. And I think we covered everything on this floor. Yeah, and then this is just the diamonds that makes so that we can make the iridium plates here. There you go. Iridium ore, advanced alloy, diamonds. So let's go down further. And this was the first thing I actually built in this Tekkit server world, was just my banks of red matter little flower things. And I don't really use these much anymore because of what I'm going to show you in a few minutes. That and what's below it, my red matter factory. But on this floor, hopefully this chunk loads. There we go. We have our overclocker factory, which was a beast. I really love this overclocker factory. And yeah, I've already covered it in another video, so I won't go in too depth, but there are the circuits, there is the coolant cells, and there's the copper wire you need to make it. So let's go further down. My red matter factory. It looks pretty cool, right? It's somewhat big, mostly small. It's a small red matter factory, right? Wrong. It's big. It's very big. As you can see, I have filled in the space, and it is dizzying just how big this is. It's actually really not that big. I've seen much larger ones, but I think it actually is a really cool red matter factory because it's all against the wall. There's a big open space, and it just looks, I don't know, I think it looks futuristic, and I like it. So I don't know why I'm calling it huge. It's big for me. It's definitely one of the bigger things in my factory. It takes up a lot of space. But there are definitely much larger red matter factories out there. But I'm very happy with it. I love my red matter factory. Never building another one. It took forever. But let's go back up. So there's a piece of my red matter factory, the overclocker line again. And then we'll go to the part that a lot of people like, and I like it too, is my little oasis, where we make a few Tekkit items. And the reason why it lags out here is because it deloads part of my factory, and my factory is a very intensive darn thing. So, lots of steam engines, nice little oasis. I like this little base. It's a lot of fun to have. This is where I make my trades and stuff, because a lot of people lag out in my factory. But for now, let's go back to my factory. This is cool though. I really do like this. But let's go back to my factory, and we'll cover the next part, which is also a cool part. See, it got deloaded when I went over there, but it should load back. There we go. And let's just go over here and it'll load up again. There we go. So this makes the solar panels for my HV solar factory. As you can see, it's a beast, and I have gone over it before, so I'm not going to go too much in depth about it. But circuits, lots of copper wire, RE batteries, machine blocks, generators, what are those? What's that called? Coal dust, glass, and then output solars. Solars come up, they get put into here, which turns them to LV. They go up further to the part I'll show you next. So we got our LV. Our LV comes up to the roof. On the roof, we make MV transformers. We make HV transformers. So here they get turned into MV solars. Up here, the MV solars get turned into HV solars. The HV solars get stored. So that's a pretty good factory. It makes 5 regular solar panels every 2 seconds on the timer. So when the server is running without lag, it actually is very fast. Even when it's running with lag, it's pretty fast. But here is my MFSU line. And I do like my MFSU line because, as you can see, I use MFSUs a lot. Because I have like unlimited amounts. There we go. I'll never need this many. And it just keeps making more. So yeah, I've already gone over the MFSU line before, and it's one of my more disorganized factories, so I'm not going to go too much in depth, but we got circuits over there, we've got machine blocks, and these make MFEs. Yeah, we're outputting MFEs here. Circuits here get turned into advanced circuits. Yep. Circuits here get turned into Lapteron crystals, I believe. Yep, Lapteron crystals from Luppies, electronic circuits, and then what are these things called? Energy crystals to make the Lapteron crystals. And then over here we make the advanced machine blocks from this making the carbon plates, that making the machine blocks, this little doodad making the carbon, no, the advanced alloy, that's what it's called, and then they just get assembled here, and we have the advanced. So let's just take a look at it from the outside. Got my little crane, doesn't really do anything, just there for show. And I think it's a pretty cool looking factory, I like it. See, look how cool the MFSU line looks from up here. Especially because it's got a bunch of different colors. Oh, and then you see a bunch of HV solars on top. Gee, I wonder where that came from. But anyways, this is my factory. And last thing I want to show you guys is my home 2, which is just my shop. Because in the server we have the player mall, and I don't think I ever made a video showing this, but here's my shop. Nothing too special. Those are turned sideways for some reason. We fix. Oh! Maybe I don't fix? Okay, there we go. But anyways, my shop I sell the iridium plates I make. I sell the LV transformers, the MV transformers, and the HV transformers, all from my HV line. Sell carbon plates, electronic circuits, which are made everywhere in my factory, advanced alloy, which comes from a number of parts of my factory, overclockers, it's got its own line, diamond chests, those ones I just condensed to make, steam engines, made in my little oasis, HV solar panels. I don't sell those because they're all going back into my factory. MFSUs. We just went over that line. And then just some other stuff that people always ask for that can be condensed pretty easy. So anyways, that's going to be it for this video. It was just meant to be an overview of what I've been doing and the totality of my base. We'll probably do another update. I don't know, maybe a few episodes later. Who knows? I'm going to add a few more items. I have some cool ideas for my factory to keep expanding it, mostly underground, because I've sort of built it up as much as I want to above the ground. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and that's going to be it for now. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Check out other ones on my channel. Subscribe if you want. And that's going to be it. So thanks for taking a look, and see y'all later.